Can I tempt you with something? Always a pleasure. Numnes Neo Gedian?
How can I help you? A fair price, no?
Bededuk ani khayet.
Thank you kindly. Agreed. Keep well, my friend.
Clear the way. Amelison!
Μουρίας παρασκευάσματα τούτα έχει. Απαπέδιαν! Τι ugegone!
Lads, sie erlauben Krieg gymnaste.
Τι συμβάνεις! Έδες, λέξω μου!
Oi, es meis o os Idioti! Ο καλός, έβγε! Ιδιώτη, ώρα που
Τι συμβανέστη! Πέδες, λέξον μη!
Μόριας παρασκευάσματα. Lads, sie erlauben
Τι συμβάν, παιδες! Λέξον, λέξον!
What's wrong with you?
Μουρίας παρασκευάσματα τούτα εστί.
What are all these soldiers doing here?
Out of the way!
Whoa.
Oi, is Maisonos Afrosinis.
I shouldn't be seen in this area. What has happened here? This body. I fear it is Otis. Wearing the robes of a scribe. It is indeed Otis. Poor man. Signs of torture. Someone tried to make him talk. Poor girl. One of the servants. Scrolls about the palace budget. Nothing of interest. This is Otis's blood. He tried to flee. They were determined to leave no witnesses. He was attacked in his sleep. This jar has something in it. Hidden notes. Must be important. You did fine work to gather this information, Otis. As you traverse the Duat, I swear to you, if I get the chance, I will make certain this General Rufio pays.
Ogalos, Evge! Ogalos, Evge! Oh, Vakechmeno! Idioti! And love me nuki, mostis!
Apa, Vivian! Ποιον γέγονε!
Nax! Sie love me kriugi meste!
Whoa.
Τι πλέον μένω!
Out of the way! Clear the way! Oi! Τις μέιζονος αυτοσύνης! Χαίρε!
Τι συμβάν, παιδες! Λέξον, λέξον!
Ιδιώτη! Τώρα κούνημη τη μηχανή! Clear the way! What's wrong with you?
Τι συμβάν, παιδες! Λέξον, λέξον!
Όρια παρασκευάσματα του δαρεστή! Now, what manner of μέιζονος αυτοσύνης! Ιδιώτη! Τώρα κούνημη τη μηχανή στελικά εξέλιξη!
Κεραυναίων δια! Τι τούτο έστι!
Tertium! Takket er nok! Tertium nok!
What? What is this shit? You should not have come here.
Saat?
Kaya!
Clear the way! Stay behind me, Neb.
Die!
Any sigiliad? Clear the way! What's wrong with you?
Ia ai e tai. Relo?
Hey, work together. You will not pass, dog.
To kill you!
Hey, work together.
Now! Should not have come here.
Whoa.
Spare it.
What is this madness, old man? Your eyes have been ravaged.
Yes, a manticore devoured them.
A mythical beast stole your sight.
With the face of a woman and the body of a lion.
That is one ferocious lion.
Quick, Before she returns, take me to my friend Theramenes at the clinic. He will know what to do.
Madness is your bedfellow, but I cannot leave you here to be eaten by beasts.
I only went berry picking.
There are many wild animals about. Do you not have a bow?
A bow against a manticore?
My bow has killed 1,000.
Ah! Are you the griffin? Spiriting me off?
Be still, Galenos. It is me, Bayek, your savior.
Are we near the clinic, Bayek?
I hope so.
Disinvan Perez!
Are you the healer Theramenes?
Yes, is that Galenos? By the fates, what happened to him?
I found him by the road, crying that the manticore took his eyes.
And his wits along with them. I have honey and euphrasia, but the temple purloined my more exotic supplies.
I've brought him this far, so what do you need?
You'll help? Wonder of wonders, I will give you a list.
Oí!
Απάφε δία. Διούν γέγονες.
see what the Ramenes can do with these. How is our patient?
A babbling fool. Will get no sense from him till I can relieve his pain. Silphium extract will do it.
That Roman weed?
Silphium is our weed, and because of the Romans, it's almost extinct. They process it at the depot north of here.
Which is heavily guarded, I bet.
Should be no problem for one as resourceful as you.
Μουρίας παρασκευάσματα τούτα εστίν. Τι συμβανέστε, παιδες!
If Diocles was my lover, I would chain him to the bed before I let him leave me for Cyrene.
Ω, παιδες! Τι ugegone!
Ιδιότην, ώραν βουλήμι τη μηχανές
Πάση τι πλέον μένους η ουράνη. Ο ήλιος.
Guards here are vigilant. I should return this wonder cure to the Ramenes.
Oi, τις μέιζονος αφροσύνης.
Κεραμνέον
Μουρίας παρασκευάσματα τούτα εστίν.
If Diocles was my lover, I would chain him to the bed before I let him leave me for Cyrene.
Όριας παρασκευάσματα
Because you
τούτα
think of
εστίν.
nothing but men.
You are a marvel. I will bring our friend back to his senses. Not that he had that many to begin with.
If I stumble across a manticore stalking the woods of Balagre, I will bring you its head.
Now that I would welcome, my boy. They say that its venomous sting will paralyze a man instantly. I could have some use for that. Medicinally speaking, of course.
Of course. Farewell, Theramenes.
Farewell, Bayek. And watch out for manticores.
Κεραμνέον δια! Τι τούτο εστίν!
Whoa.
Ακέχμενο, νούνες χέδε.
παιδες, τι ugegone.
Ο ήλιος.
Τι συμβάνεστη. Παιδες, λέξον μου.
Μουρίας παρασκευάσματα.
Take your position. Bedenu. bitte! Du konos ne descendas!
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
Μόριας παρασκευάσματα τούτα με στείλ.
Τι πλέον μένει σε ουράνο. Άνθρωποι νου να χολέσουν.
This place, this shrine, it prickles with divine power. The Oracle is drawing me to her.
I have felt your presence in my visions, Eagle. Apollo spoke of you. The king cried when he killed the White Hart. For it was the huntress bewitched, pale and beautiful, with a halo of gold. Apollo bade Gaia cradle the king's sorrow, a lake of tears high above the plains. The sun god drove his fist into the mountain, took his beloved inside, and spake, "None shall seek you, none but the eagle. He will soar above the 5 cities with the halo of the huntress in his beak."
Why do you call me Eagle?
Yours is the sacred relic, Eagle. Find it and expand your riches.
The Lake of Tears high in the mountain. Whoa. The Lake of Tears. What was the next part? The sun god drove his fist into the mountain.
Tutti sanguine!
This must be the halo from the prophecy. I thank Apollo for this sacred gift.
Come on!
You have a problem?
You could say that. My champion, the Thracian bear, escaped. He's a trained killer. Mad as a hyena on heat. There's a bounty on him. Good money if you survive.
Why do they call him the bear?
Not so fast, Egyptian. I will only hire you if you show me you are capable of ripping the bear apart. Let us see how you fare against some of my best fighters. Live, and we will talk. Polymestor's a deadly son of a bitch. Fought in arenas all across the Republic. He won me a fortune. In return, I treated him like a king. The best food, the best whores.
Perhaps he valued freedom more.
I earned my freedom through sweat and blood in the arena. Not fleeing like a coward. Look, I don't care if that pox-ridden Canus lives or dies. But he stole my sword. Caesar gave me that in my final fight, and I want it back.
Julius Caesar?
You know another Caesar? All right, lads. Come show this Egyptian some Roman courtesies.
Wallachia!
Fight me!
Now that was a show. You are a warrior.
Have I proven myself?
Yeah, all right, don't get cocky. Rumor has reached me a farm east of Cyrene was attacked. Start there. That Thracian dog-shiger won't come quietly. But the reward's for the weapon. You understand?
I will find your champion. And your trophy.
Such confidence. I like it. I might even shed a tear if he guts you.
They will attack on sight here.
Ιδιώτη. Ωραία αν δούλη με τη μηχανά.
Whoa. Whoa. What happened here? Stab wounds, and from many sorts. Unless the lions came armed, they did not kill these people. They shot him in the back. Was he trying to escape or hide? Speared, then tortured. For what? Information? Swords, spears, arrows. This was not one man. It was a massacre. This area is off limits. There is something beneath this. A hidden cellar. Olimesto did not kill these people. They helped him. Maybe he reached the fishing village. I'm looking for a gladiator. The Thracian bear.
Another of the Lannista's cronies. How much did he pay you to slit my throat?
He only wants his sword.
Yes, covered in my guts. How did you find me? The farmers?
I'm sorry, Polymaster. Your friends are dead.
This is the Lannista's doing! I gave him my life, and now I will take his! I threw the sword in the sea. Take it! It has brought me nothing but bad luck.
Oi!
Jeden! Trochę net!
The Lannister's sword. I should talk to Polymaster.
Here's the Egyptian clown! I knew he would lead me straight to you!
Let us end this! I will run no more, Lanista!
Shut up, you Metrocoites!
For Thrace and true freedom!
What?
What's the right now? Idiots! You're like a more abject.
That was a battle to make Sharon weep! Thank you!
Bayek.
Bayek. That bastard had no code. I earned my life back 1,000-fold, but I made too much coin for him. In the arena and the rich Roman beds. Keep Caesar's sword. It belongs to one who stands for freedom and honor.
Thanks. I will stain it with the proper blood. The deserving blood. What will you do?
Fish, mend my nets, and find a good, plump woman to settle down with. I will make the most of this new life.
Τι πλέον μέλους οι ουράνοι. Άνθρωποι.
Whoa.
Hey! Egyptian!
I heard Cyrenaican horses are the best in the world.
They are. Which is why that cursed Roman quartermaster stole my prize stallion, Hermes. Hermes wasn't only my fastest horse, but my best breeder. The mares miss him. I miss him. I'll pay you.
You want me to rescue a horse?
I love him like a brother. Actually, my brother's a donkey's arse. I love him more than my brother. That drunken thief quartermaster is probably already at the Arkile Pantochion by now. It's on the road to Alexandria. Could you find Hermes and bring him home to me?
Idioti. Oran Guli. Oi! Phoenix? Μουρίας παρασκευάσματα τούτα έχουν.
That must be the thieving quartermaster. The quest for Hermes continues.
Tertium! Facete nunc! Ibi manere! Sic calce capiti!
All right, Hermes.
Siste! Possible was more in Hermes! E double was in consumazione! Tibi ave! Tibi manere! Sante! Ora! Ramen! Unas! Siste!
All right, Hermes. Now there's a good boy. So what's so special about you, Hermes? The way your master talked about you, I half expected you to fly, huh? That's it, boy! You do feel more powerful than other horses I've ridden. Strong and lithe.
Hermes, my boy.
Here you are, boy. Back with your master.
Hermes, you'll get the best hay and my best mare tonight, old friend.
Quartermaster gave him to the Centurion up at the East Fort. He won't come looking for him.
Those forts, they steal everything from us. Ah, well, we will breed a strong line of champions from you, won't we, boy? Here is your reward, friend. And well earned.
I must be careful now.
Tu ultimo! Devi rimanere! Percudiamo le sordida!
The rarest and most exotic goods in Cyrene. Talk to the mouse!
Get many Egyptians in Cyrene.
You'll get no judgment from the mouse, but you did stick out.
The mouse? An odd title, my friend.
Yes, I am the mouse, because I can access the more hard-to-find trinkets. If you follow me to my shop, I'll show you. I have bows, blades, scepters. You won't be disappointed. The mouse guarantees it. Sir...
Bayek. All right. Let's see what you have, mouse. Don't you have trouble with the Romans?
Well, you know what they say about our Latin friends. The Greeks invented the threesome, and the Romans added women. Besides, I know how to stay hidden, Sir Bayek. With the way I look, I have to. People... The Roman swine must have taken my chest to the barracks. Please, will you recover it?
And why would I do that?
Because you know what it's like to be brushed aside, victimized by those who hold themselves above you. The mouse will die on the streets with no living to support him. And what of the children? Will no one think of the children? And I could probably spare a fine reward for my savior.
I would not want the children on my conscience.
Gods bless you, Sir Bayek. I will wait for you in the market behind the baths. Good luck, my friend.
Αμάξα ελάβνικα κακίστεως! Αμέλησον!
Ιδιώτη.
Le impressore in puer! Iam duplex! Sistem! Et non movere! Ultimem cod! Tentaset! Et eu perdere!
Mouse's stash.
Nolite ibi! Lamas, coolest! Sed sanguinum a sepulcrum!
Μίας παρασκευάσματα τούτα εστί. Τι πλέον μένει.
Ω, παιδες! Τι ugegone!
Τα κέχμενο! Μόνες χέδε! Ιδιώτη! Εν λάβνη νούγι γνωστής! Κερί! Τα κέχμενο! Μούνες χέδες! Ιδιώτη! Ώραν βουλήμι τη μηχανές περιά εξαιρετή!
Ah, Bayek! Did you find my chest? You have saved my life for a second time, Sir Bayek. I am blessed. Blessed by the gods who brought you to me on this, the greatest of days. The mouse will embrace you as a sign of my undying gratitude.
Please don't.
Then, Mane, I will shower you with riches to make Chrysis jealous.
Take care of yourself, Mouse. Try not to get caught in any more traps, huh?
Ah, such grace, such wit. You deserve more than mere money. Come see me again later. I will find you something special from my stash.
Απα, παιδιά!
Μόριας
Τι
παρασκευάσματα
ugegone!
τούταν εστίν!
Τι συμβάν, παιδες! Λέξον, λέξον!
Όχι, της μέιζωνος αφροσύνης!
Bayek!
Mouse?
They are going to kill me!
Shut up! You're convicted of murder!
They have the wrong man! I'm as innocent as a babe!
What trap has the mouse fallen into now? Hold on, Mouse.
Thank you, Sir Bayek. Get me out of this bloody cage. I'm hurt. They accuse me of murder. Me, I value life above all.
Of course you do. Don't worry.
There's a real murderer out there. He's killing my friends.
Slow down and tell me what happened, Mouse.
I was at the bathhouse, meeting some associates, and suddenly a legion accosted me.
Didn't you plead your innocence?
They wouldn't listen. They accused me of killing Paulus Aurelius, the moneylender, gutted like a pig. Red hair in his fist, not my hair. I met with him, yes, but when I left the baths, he was very much alive, drinking and whoring as usual. I am many things, but not a killer.
It is all right, Mouse. I believe you.
But the Romans will not believe a cripple and an Egyptian.
Have faith. Stay low and wait for me at the gardens of the Temple of Zeus. There may still be clues to the real killer at the bathhouse.
Τι συμβανέστη! Παιδες, λέξον μη!
Να είστε ή να εξέλθεις.
I know Sminthos is not the murderer, but I must discover who is. The Romans have closed off the baths. I should look for another way in. This is where he was murdered. The body has been moved. I need to find it. This strigil has blood on it. Could be the murder weapon. Red hair, but it is horsehair. Maybe from a wig. That is why Sminthos was falsely accused. A scattering of beads. Someone broke their necklace. Did Paulus Aurelius struggle with a woman? A pin from a dress. Could the murderer be a woman? The murderer left a message. They will all pay for their crimes. Someone is seeking justice.
C'est calque, capitis!
The stench of death. And something else. Perfume. What will you tell me, Paulus Aurelius? Something is stuffed down his throat. A note. I will cleanse Cyrene of the hedonists. My next tragedy will strike down Cyrene's greatest actor, Metrobius. And it is signed... Vesta. 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 What is your problem with pleasure seekers? I need to find this actor before this murder. Why is Vesta targeting these men? Could she be a prostitute killing off her clients? I need to get rid of that lion before I can confirm my suspicions. But I think that is Vesta's second victim.
Yes, the Egyptian has no fear. He will save you, Metrobius.
Metropius is dead, you fool. But at least we stand a fighting chance.
Our play will never see the light of day. My first big part.
Metropius, the murderer's second victim. There's not much left of him. Another note. Metropius took his final bow. Only the horror remains, and he will die at the Wolf's Den. This Vesta has a flair for the dramatic. The horror's Wolf's Den must be the local brothel. My instincts were right. Vesta's a prostitute, but she's looking for her father. I only hope I find him before she does.
Πάπα, παιδίαν, τίουν γέγονε.
Ιδιότην, ώραν βουλήμι τη μηχανέστη. Τι κάτι εστί τούτης ψώ.
Τι συμβάνες. Παιδες, λέξον μου.
Όχι, της μέιζονος αυτοσύνης.
Χαιρετίζω.
Μουρίας παρασκευάσματα τούτα εστί.
Τι συμβάν, παιδες. Λέξον, λέξον.
Τι πλέον μένει.
Μόριας παρασκευάσματα τούτα εστί.
Ιδιώτη. Ωραν βούλημη του μηχανάστε είναι εσέλτη.
Ω, παιδες, τίουν γέγονε.
Ah, I'm too late. Another note. This must be the horror. Father, you die. You will be quiet now, mother. By the gods, this Vesta is insane.
That's it, man. It's all finished. I will join you and Father soon. I cannot stop, and I will not live without you.
Why did you kill them all? I have tasted darkness too, but you are mad.
You cannot understand what it is to be born into flames. To be born a piece of dust. I am ash.
Whoa. Vesta was not a prostitute, but the forgotten son of one. I hope the Duat figures you out. I should return to Sminthos.
Ω, βαχέχμενο. Πούνε σκέτε. Αμάξα ελάβνης κακίστεως. Αμέτειοτη.
Μουρίας παρασκευάσματα τούτα εστί.
Πάπα, παιδίαν, τίουν γέγονε.
Bayek, did you find the killer?
Yes, the son of a prostitute. When his mother died, terrible grief overtook him. He believed Akar would not let him rest until he found his father.
He's dead?
I am sorry, Mouse. He could not be reasoned with. I have his letters. The story they tell is a tragic one.
poor boy. Such sadness.
What will you do? Won't the Romans be searching for you?
I have a plan. A new life in Apollonia, where you can taste the sea, it is so close. Find me there if you can, Sir Bayek.
Good luck, Mouse.
Τι συμβανέστη!
Ο ήλιος. Της μίζωνος.
Oh, τα κέχμενο. Νούνε σχέδε.
Τι συμβάν, παιδες! Λέξον! Λέξον!
Μόριας παρασκευάσματα τούταν εστί.
Κεραυναίων δια! Ποιον τούτο έστι!
Τι πλέον μέλους η ουρά. Άνθρωποι.
Όχι, της μέιζωνος αφίλεν.
Λεξής αγορίας παρασκευάσματα τούτα εστί.
Άπα παιδίαν! Ποιον γέρμα!
Τα κέχμενο. Νούνε σχέδε.
Τι συμβάνες! Παιδες, λέξον!
Philakita, please. Are you a protector? If you have a moment.
I am not a Philakitai. I am a Medjay.
Oh, yes, of course. I should have noticed. These people don't understand. Our Roman friends do not take kindly to civil disobedience.
Why are they protesting?
They fear all is not well with our founder, the great Batos. The centurion locked his tomb. Some say he desecrated the dead in there. Left a scrawled note on the door and sauntered back to the Acropolis. Please, someone should investigate without alerting the Romans. And if that someone were to find anything, they could meet me here, and I'd be happy to help.
معاش
The Greeks also treat their dead with great honor. And now, they suffer like Egyptians. The founder must have been buried with these treasures. The relics are gone. The bow and medallion are gone. The Romans are little more than tomb robbers. The Greeks are learning what it feels like to be Egyptian. Have your land, your dead, and your relics desecrated by an invading force. The tomb's been ransacked. The Romans were looking for something. Have the Romans no respect for the dead? Empty. Drunk and stupid is a troublesome combination.
Sancto! Presorus stultus non diu!
Must be careful now.
Tibi ave! Ibi manere! Endavo vos in consumationem!
Batos medallion. The priest will be glad to see the relics returned. Your suspicions were well founded. The Romans took Batos' treasure.
You have the relics?
I do. They were not given the respect they were due.
Those filthy desecrators. I will keep Batos' medallion safe. Legend says if it leaves the city, so will our fortunes.
And the bow?
It longs to be in the service of Cyrenaica again. Please, keep it. And maybe teach the Romans a lesson in honoring the dead.
Huh. Gladly.
The Founder sent you to us. Farewell, Medjay.
Moria παρασκευάσματα του δανειστή.
Απαιδεία! Τι ουνεύωνε!
Κεραυναίων δια! Τι ουν τούτο est!
Whoa.
Oi, Meizonos Afrosinis.
Whoa.
Ultimem quod! Tentaset! Archivulvos mori veris! Ego ostendam tibi dolor! Sic calce capitis!
Oi, Meizonos Afrosinis. Greetings, friend. Solo. All right. All right. Solo. Good. A bargain. Goodbye. Morias paras pechasmas atrugares.
Τι συμβανέστη! Παιδες, λέξον μη!
Sir Bayek, over here.
Why so secretive, Mouse?
I have shenanigans in mind, my friend. The reward is money for you and an idyllic new life for the mouse. A farm by the coast where I will raise chickens, goats.
But...
The man wants a pharaoh's ransom for the deed, Sir Bayek. But Tholos, the spirit of cunning, sent you to help with my foolproof plan.
I'm guessing this plan involves the Romans.
And smugglers. So, will you join me on one last adventure, Sir Bayek?
Why not?
It's surprising what Roman lips will spill if you ply them with enough wine. The snitch told me the smuggler's ship has a code name. Corvum Nigrum, the Black Crow. Before they dock, the Crow drops her contraband into the shallows.
And the smugglers return later for their loot.
Yes. Here.
How do I let you talk me into these capers, Mouse?
My silver tongue will make a pirate of you yet. Steal the dock manifest from the Romans. It will tell us the Black Crow's route into the harbor. I'll wait for you across the docks. Don't get caught, Sir Bayek.
Perhaps the hunters should become the hunted. Black Crow, and notes from the Roman dockmaster.
Sir Bayek, you return unscathed.
The manifest says the ship arrived from Alexandria with the first tide.
Ah, they'll have dropped their illegal imports at the shipwreck east of Apollonia.
However, based on the manifest, the Romans cracked the code. They will be looking too.
I have turned you into a pirate, Sir Bayek. A swindler of the seven seas.
Hey, I must admit, this is one of your more enlivening schemes, Mouse.
It is good to hear your laugh, my friend. I've arranged to meet the man at the ruins on the coast. Come there with a plunder. Soon that joyous land will be mine.
Incumbite! Nunc honos ne descendas!
I should be cautious around here. This treasure will do more good for the mouse than the smugglers.
There you are!
Come on, you metropolites.
You're in trouble now, my... He was just another liar and cheat.
Where will you go now?
Cyrene was a cruel mistress, Sir Bayek. But it's time to retire.
You will miss her.
Miss Romans kicking me to the street? Miss people spitting at my poor cursed face? No.
You should use this boodle to really buy a farm you wanted, Mouse.
Yes, I will. And make wine from my vines and cheese from my goats. Then one day we'll raise a cup to our friendship.
Ah, that will be the best of days.
Here, your reward. Thank you from the depths of my heart, Bayek.
A man's heart is his own god. Goodbye, Smintos.
Please save my boy.
Whoa.
He's not a criminal. Will no one help my son? He's sent.
Something you need, friend? Mm-hmm.
Idioti! A lovely looking gnostic.
Farewell, then.
Idioti. Oran Gulli. Thank you for stopping. My husband was a protector like you. I have screamed myself hoarse for days. No one cares.
What seems to be the problem, Nebet?
My Titus. My poor Titus. Imprisoned at the barracks for trying to leave the army.
He's a deserter.
No, a hero. He'd had enough, stood up against the Roman army, and joined the rebels. Please, he's my only child, and all I have left.
I will look into it. Do not worry. Whoa.
Welcome. Can I help you? Pleasure doing business.
Memento quod doqueribus! Amaxa elavnis gagisteo!
you Titus? Your mother sent me.
Yes, by the gods, thank you, Protector. But Egypt is in danger. I must get free. They will kill me if they find me.
Why would the army lock up their own men?
Papa taught me to be a fighter, but he believed in honor and justice. The Navak of the Roman fleet at Apollonia Marcellus Asina is planning an invasion.
Ah, they mean to take Egypt.
Yes, so I deserted. I will not stay here doing Leander of Flavius' dirty work.
Where's the Navak?
On his ship. He patrols the waters between Cyrene and Apollonia. Killing him will throw the fleet into chaos.
Go with Iset, Titus. I will deal with the Navak.
Oh, bakekno. Ni haruye. Wa abkeni.
Whoa.
Tight decision, Gerek.
Hey, what?
Μείζονος αφόγαλος, έβγε! Λάμα! Ιδιώτη, ώραν βουλήμη. Κάλλιον μην φύγουν δοκιμάζουν της μοίρας της εμείς. Συλλή, καλώς πάντα καλά. Σοχρόνες τι υποχώρη μηνύστε.
protection we have.
Your reckoning is between you and the gods. The gods love a generous soul.
Ώστε CVV αγκαλίσει το χρόνο μου ερήσει.
Richard, help me. Oh, Gloria, protect of Egypt, please. We are in grave danger.
quoque, frater!
Richard, help me! Oh, Gloria, protector of Egypt! Please! We are in grave danger!
My friend, God bless you.
Give your hand over here! Get out of here! Richard, help me! Oh, Gloria, protector of Egypt! Please! We are in great...
You are Hati, yes?
I will not ask how you knew, but for the future of Egypt, we must flee. How did you find me, Medjay? Did the spy master send you?
The Centurion's list led me here.
Have the list? The names of the shrouded ones in Cyrenaica?
Yes. You and another of Apollodorus' agents survived. I freed him from the barracks in Balagray.
You have done Egypt and Apollodorus a great service, Medjay. Amun-Ra reward you.
And so it was proven that Ptolemy was... And so, the scouts were right. You're Bayek, the Medjay from Siwa, son of the Nile and defender of the people. I am Nawa, and the rebel cause needs your strength.
My oath is to protect. Tell me more.
Sebni, my cousin, told the children stories of Alexander the Great. Of course, two of the children decided that meant there was treasure of his to discover nearby.
As children will do.
Indeed. Sebni and one of our warriors went to search for the children, but the Pharaoh soldiers captured them.
Do you know where they are?
Yes. One of our scouts saw them. They're being held prisoner in Camp Hetu Imazo, north of here. Please find them. Sebni is the only one who knows where those children have run off to.
I will find him, and then the children.
Idiot will kill himself.
No one lives in it.
Sir.
Oh. Yeah. It's the sounds. Whoa.
Halt! Stay there!
This area is off limits.
What are you playing at?
Hey!
Hey, what? Weapons to hand. All right? But your back. Slow and steady.
Get us out of here.
You are too kind.
This way! Over here!
Any crew? Nothing here.
Thank you for rescuing us. This is my fault. By Anubis, I swear. I just wanted them to dream a little.
If only I had not told them those stories.
Enough, Sedney. Children will be children. Let's just find them.
That is why I am here. Any idea where they went?
The ancient temple of Alexander the Great, maybe. That is the one I was telling them about. It is northwest of here.
It's been a while. They might have gone west to Theos Elpis Rift. We have a camp there.
Very well. I will scour the temple area. You head for the camp.
I'll go with you. Sedney will go back to the chasm camp, where it is safer for dreamers to be. The children used to run free here, but ever since the Pharaoh's guards arrived...
What was once a playground is now a death ground.
Yes. The Pharaoh's men are snakes, coiled in the sand beneath our feet. They kill adults and children alike. The desert is meant for old souls, hunters and poets, not the slaughter of innocents.
You know this place well.
I grew up here. I love it. But the Pharaoh's men spoil everything they touch.
Tell me about the children.
Etanu is a good student. He'll be a scholar one day. Istella, I'm training her. She's always protecting her friend. Strong, a good little warrior.
Do you train all the children to become rebels?
They are free to choose as they please. But they all hate the Pharaoh's men. People will blame Istella for this.
What do you mean?
She is loud and outspoken. He has the adventurous heart. Istella protects. People just don't listen.
They are loyal to each other.
They are good children.
What was going to kill you?
This is it.
Let's split up. We should be able to find traces of their presence faster that way. Children's sandals. We move to climb this wall. These ostraka are similar to those used by the children Nawa was teaching. We must have dropped it here. Notes on Alexander the Great and the temple. And many wild theories as to what treasures might be here. Fresh footprints. Child-sized. They were here.
Keep up.
Cloth. From a child's.
Is someone out there? Help! Please hurry! There are snakes!
Keep still and... I will have to find another way inside. Child!
Watch out! Do not let the snakes get you! And please do not let the the snakes get me. Yes! You got it! Watch out! Be careful! Yes! You got it! You got them all!
Something of importance was here. I wonder who took it.
I told Estella to take the shield so she could get out. But the spear was too heavy for us. I cannot wait until we get back. We really did find Alexander's treasure. Oh! I am Hetanu. Thank you, Weneb, for rescuing me.
I am no lord. You may call me Bayek. Now, tell me what happened to your child.
We came looking for the legendary treasure of Alexander the Great. Our teacher told us all about him, and we knew there had to be more. We managed to get into the temple. But then the snakes came out of the water and surrounded us.
What about Estella?
She did not want to leave me, but I told her to go and get help. She used the shield for protection. Not a single snake touched her. But that was hours ago, and I am worried. She should have been back with help by now. If she is not with you, something must have happened to her.
Let's get you out of here fast. Follow me.
Wait! I do not want to go through the water. That is where the snakes came from. Please!
Very well. I will find another way.
Zet bine! Chiaset herkent you! Hamet! I am so happy to see you, Hamet.
I trust you have learned your lesson.
I know. If not for Bayek, those snakes would have eaten me whole.
Well, perhaps not whole, but it would have been a dire fate nonetheless. Now, did Estella say where she was going?
She went to the chasm camp to find help.
I will go look for the little warrior.
Ah!
That wind. Sandstorm coming. Smoke. It is coming from the camp.
The gods will not forgive you this evil! The Magi is here! Fight! Medjay, I am afraid we still need your help. Once again, you have come to our rescue. We will forever be in your debt at this rate.
Hetanu is safe. Hamet is with him.
Oh, thank the gods. I wish I could say the same for Estella. Their leader, Medon, took her as she arrived. He wanted the great shield she was carrying, and when she refused to give it to him, he snatched her up. He kept asking her if there was more treasure. Pisa Oros. That is where he probably took her. No one ever comes back from there. Please, you must go find her. Medon will torture her to get what he wants.
I will find her, and I will take care of Medon.
The Citadel is in the southwest mountains. Medon patrols between here and the Citadel. Just look for an angry bald man surrounded by bodyguards.
Whoa.
Out of the way!
Halt! Stay there!
Take your positions. Work together!
Good riddance. This should offer some measure of respite to the rebels. Now to find the Citadel. Save the child. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Ha! Whoa. Whoa. They will attack on sight here.
What?
night indeed. At the ready.
Thank you so much.
Stella, I see you have an escape route planned out.
You understand. Now climb on the cart and drive us out of here.
This must have been the cell they held Estella in. She killed the guard. Such a strong child.
Let's go. They will notice soon enough.
Get out of here!
Now go to our camp nearby. We will be safe there. That's right. Next to the big pile of rocks with trees. We have a camp there. Thank you, brave warrior. That was a chariot ride worthy of Set himself. Did the rebels send you? Those men were going to kill me.
You show much fire for one your age.
You were two in my place. The Pharaoh's dogs seek to wipe us out and control everything. They do not understand. Life must flow freely or else everything rots. They wanted my treasure, so I fought back. Besides, I had to protect Hitanu. If they had found him, they would have killed him. I have been so worried.
Your friend is safe. He's back at the camp with the others, where you should be as well.
I know. Be more careful, Estella. Stay out of trouble, Estella. One day, though. One day, I'll be just like you. I will liberate the desert so we can all be free.
On that day, come find me, young warrior. It will be an honor to fight by your side.
Everyone!
What, Gus? What are you talking about?
Greeks and Egyptians have lost harmony with each other. The gods are displeased because of it. I'm Nanefer, and I don't know if I'm Greek or Egyptian. I'm an orphan.
Lost harmony? What do you mean?
The Egyptian goddess Wadjet is sending snakes into Greek quarters at night. Only Greeks have been killed. We are out of balance. See for yourself. Just north of the villa.
Okay. I will look into this case. That was harder than it should have been.
Oh, φίλε. Πατρέον δε και μετρέον επικό.
Neck. What was that? The gods are rumbling. It came from just north of here. Must have something to do with this curse. What happened here? Ah, I can smell the burnt flesh.
Another foreigner cursed by Wadjet. That is 3 this week. Those useless Greeks had it coming, if you ask me. But what do I know? I am just the lowly Egyptian caretaker who cleans up after the naked Yadit.
Hey, be careful what you say. People have died. I need to look around.
What you need to look at is the color of your skin, son.
Harmony is what we need, not more senseless judgment.
Look, some of us have built a shrine in a cave under what is left of the Great Temple. Why don't you come and honor Wadjet with us? Egyptians have to stick together.
Maybe I will, after I look around. This jar does not belong here. I think there is movement inside.
Papape, ο οποία τυχαία τι μέλη με πείσιν την ταλαιπωρία μην. Τις μέιζονος αφροσύνης.
These jars are the same as the ones I saw in the Greek area. They are breeding the snakes here. Gods, I hate snakes. Ah! Snakes again! Why did it have to be snakes? An elaborate shrine to the serpent goddess Wadjet. Sound of it, not have to find the caretaker after all. He has already found me.
He is inside! Get him when he comes out! He cannot escape!
Caretaker! The snakes were yours!
You serve Greeks? Come on then, you worthless Ionian slave! Do your master's bidding like a good Greek dog! I fight for Egypt! Who do you fight for?
This is what Ptolemy has done to Egypt. A land out of balance, full of hatred and strife. At least I can rescue the hostage. He's being held by the caretaker's men at Panuki. The caretaker is using the goddess to kill Greeks. Why such hatred? I would be sad. It is just as Nanifer warned through his stutter. Egypt has lost harmony.
Thank you kindly. Fair winds and safe movements.
That young woman is standing right on the edge of the cliff. I should check on her.
Who are you? What are you doing? Stay back or I'll jump. You aren't the first person to try and persuade me.
Easy. That is a long way down, even for me.
It doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore. The Scorpion took my husband's life. There's nothing left for me now.
You could find the Scorpion that killed him and kill it.
Are you mocking me or trying to be cruel?
Hey, even bitter laughter is better than death. Why don't you step away from the ledge, huh? We can talk.
I don't know what to say.
Tell me of your husband.
We used to come up here to watch the herons. 2 of them built a nest together in that tree. We watched them bring fish for their young. We dreamed of our own children.
And you are sad because you did not have any.
You're not very good at this, Medjay. You're not making me feel any better.
There is no way to make you feel better. There is only tomorrow. And then the next day. One moment at a time.
What you say is true. I just don't think I can face it.
I want to show you something. I will return soon. Hey, try not to jump. There were some herons nearby, down by that tree. I've got what I need. I should give the feather to the girl.
Careful, it's steep.
Now you are worrying about heights? I've got something for you. This is for you.
A heron feather, why?
It is a Siwan ritual. Feathers mean a lot to us. Anubis will weigh all our hearts when we die against Ma'at's white feather. Yours, mine, our loved ones.
I know what you're doing. This feather is for my afterlife.
Your husband will meet you in the field of reeds when it is time. But it is not a place to rush to. He would want you to live now and be happy.
Yes, you're right. He would. I should thank you for this gift.
You can thank me by showing me the way down.
All right, Medjay, you win. This way. I'm sorry. I must seem childish to you.
Believe me, no. I understand your grief.
That's why you knew what to say, isn't it? Did you lose someone too?
Many have lost loved ones to the Ptolemies.
Does it get better?
It gets better. But you will never be the same.
Yes, I already know that.
What is your name?
I am Tua'a. I am not from here. I come from Crocodilopolis.
I am Bayek, from Siwa. What are you doing in Soknopaio Nessos?
You're from Siwa? I can tell. You're so nice. Your people are kind. I didn't want to waste my life sewing and weaving for my father. Then, I met my husband and we eloped. We didn't have much, but we were happy here.
You could return to your family. They will miss you. You could be happy again.
I can't go back to sewing carpets. Besides, my father will never look me in the face again.
Few fathers would turn away the child they thought they had lost.
Leopards! Bayek!
Stay back.
Dua, Sobek! I thought we were dead.
Are you hurt?
No, but that was terrifying. Death isn't so desirable when you really see it. I guess I do want to live.
Now she wants to live. Hey, that is good. But we should move before hyenas come for the carcasses.
Could you take me to the docks?
You have decided where to go then?
I'll find that scorpion that killed my husband. No, I think I know what to do. I'll head south, maybe even back to Crocodilopolis. I've always wanted to work at the theater. This place has too many memories for me.
Do not forget your family. Your father will miss you. Whatever you think. Here we are. Will you be okay?
Thank you, Bayek. I will keep this feather and weigh it against my heart. Go do your hero work.
Be safe, Tua'a.
Keep back! This doesn't...
Are you the Philakitai?
Yes. Try not to trample the scene. My job is hard enough as it is.
My apologies. As a protector, I am attracted to such scenes.
A fellow protector? Ah, yes, I see your badge. You are a Magi. From the old kingdom. Wow. Forgive me, this gruesome business has us all on edge. Huh? This is the latest in a series of chilling ritual murders by Wadjet cultists. To be honest, I'm a little out of my depth.
I may be of some use to you. I am not unfamiliar with murder scenes.
Perhaps you could help investigate. The cultists usually leave a message. I haven't figured it out yet. We could check the temple.
You said there have been other murders.
The cultists are murdering temple acolytes, public figures in Karanis. No one knows why. Anyone could be their next target.
This is a lot of blood. Someone was bound and tortured here, in front of the statue. And by the signs, they were cut up badly, then dragged outside.
It must have been the poor acolyte. There was no one else here. Why did they do this?
A Greek god where an Egyptian god once stood. This would make some in Egypt very angry. Someone has smeared the god with green paint. The head has also been covered. Wait, something else is up there. Serapis' face is hidden and defaced with more green paint. The green mask of Wadjet has been placed here. Wadjet is goddess protector of Upper and Lower Egypt. Someone is making a clear statement. But how did they get up here carrying all of this? Amun. This is written in blood. It is still wet. The murderers are going to kill the High Priest next. We have to find him. The Phylakitai should know where he is.
The Greeks are terrified. They're saying, look...
Phylakitai, I found the cultist message. They're going to kill your High Priest next.
The High Priest? By Serapis, no. Karani's spirit will die if he does.
We need to find him. Where is he? Think, Phylakitai!
His villa is nearby. I know of a spot overlooking it from a safe distance. This way. We can see the whole area from the temple wall.
Your temple is the reason for this trouble. It is a bitterness for the locals.
That's absurd. It has increased industry and trade. Everyone has benefited.
Your dead acolyte and High Priest may not agree.
Gods, the trouble I'll get if the High Priest lies dead. We must hurry.
Hey, what head? Watch it.
They were going to sacrifice me.
You are safe now. It is fortunate you are not at the temple. You would already be dead.
Serapis, they would have butchered me. These Egyptians are prayerless demons and not men.
It was an Egyptian who saved you, priest. Remember that when you pray and give thanks. We Medjay protect all, regardless of their class.
I came as soon as the fighting began. I see I am too late. Thank you for your help, Medjay. It certainly made my work here easier.
You have interesting timing. What do you know of these bandits?
Egyptians unhappy with the Greeks here. Who knows what holes they crawl from. Seeing a Greek god in place of their own incensed them, no doubt.
Understandably. You have not seen the last of such trouble, I think. The Ptolemies tend to divide us at times.
Sadly, I agree. Greece has brought Egypt much wealth, yet some resist all progress.
This depends on your idea of progress. Progress for Egypt or for Greece. Farewell, Phylakitai. Next time you protect, remember my code.
Morias paras.
I saw you with the Phylakitai of Karanis. Are you a protector?
I am. Is there something wrong?
Please, we need your help. Yesterday, my husband witnessed something frightening. Soldiers dragged a poor man beneath the temple. Then he heard screams. We're already hungry because there's no grain. Now I'm terrified the soldiers will take my husband. We don't know who we can trust. Not even the Phylakitai.
Let me talk to your husband. Where can I find him?
He's a stonemason working near the temple. Please be careful. The soldiers mustn't see you talk to him.
Stonemason, your wife has been to see me.
Shh! How did you get up here? By a moon, that woman interferes. I told her. What can we do? Just act normal. Yeah, that's it. Stay normal.
Calm yourself. She said you saw soldiers take someone below the temple.
Yes. No! Yes. Okay, it's true. It wasn't the first time. But yesterday was different. There were screams that would wake the gods themselves! So many screams! Now please, just leave me alone before someone sees you. Just act normal.
Some people just should not whistle.
You there!
This looks like the place to go. Moon. What has been done here? Someone called the Butcher is strong-arming farmers. I need to find him. I should follow this trail of loot. A bathing Sobek. Bathing must be in water. A Sobek in water. There's a Sobek ruin not far from here. The butcher's loot could be nearby. Those are guards. This must be the place. The bathing Sobek should be close. I should not be seen in this area. There is an engraving on the chests depicting Soknopayu. That is a village west of here. The coins are in bags normally used to store grain. Did this come from a storehouse?
What might you be needing today? Swift journey, my friend.
That is a lot of guards for a simple storehouse.
Guts up! I have guts up!
Too strong!
Place. I have to get past them. The butcher will be nearby. What are these goons hiding?
I hear they took his arm at the butcher's.
Ledger entries showing payments for grain. Huh. The butcher is not paying the farmers even enough to live. I need to find information on where he is. Ah, this is it. The butcher is in the villa nearby. It is time this butcher and I had a talk.
Ah, here's the Vlaka who's been messing with my business. We were just discussing you.
You've been stealing grain from Fayum, starving people for profit.
You're not from Fayum, are you? Your speech reeks of the countryside.
That grain belongs on Egyptian tables.
You naive backwater Malakia. I take orders from above. If not me, someone else will do this. This is business. People pay what they owe, or I take it. It's not personal. I'll give you a choice now. Leave me alone and live, or die here.
Others thought the way that you do. Then they murdered my son. Everything is personal. You filthy Nekatiadet! Hey, it ends here.
Guard, take care of this.
May the Hidden One greet you. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
out, will you? Break me out, will you? You're Bayek of Siwa, aren't you? I've heard stories of the Medjay who crossed the desert. I am Theodorus, one of many who rebel against the Phylakitai.
Is that what landed you in this cage?
Yes, a failed attack. I am hunting Daratos, a ruthless general of Ptolemy with a hatred for Egyptians. A killer of mothers and fathers and children. I won't rest until his body is food for the worms. Would you lend your sword?
Gladly. Your plight is true.
Good joy. We will regroup with my men in Bacchius. Come along.
How does a Greek find himself fighting an Egyptian cause?
My father was Egyptian. My mother, Greek. Long ago, a day came when I discharged every ounce of Greek blood from my body and pledged to rid Egypt of men like Daratos. And we nearly did. We found his camp, but they had greater numbers. We were forced to disband. I was captured by a scouting convoy and beaten into giving up our retreat point.
But you instead led them into a trap. Clever.
I knew my brothers would rescue me, but I did not know the Medjay Siwa would be among them. Good. Now follow me. Now that is taken care of. I knew my brothers would rescue me, but I did not know the Medjay Siwa would be among them too. You are rather celebrated amongst my group. We spent years tracking Rujik, only to learn.